Hey everyone, Simon here for the Modern Awakened Perspective, your map for the path to enlightenment. And I've got 2 or 3 videos for you today. I want to say to everyone, hope you had a great Memorial Day weekend. I had lots of fun myself. Had some food that was cooked on the grill. Very tasty. I always look forward to that. Swimming pools will be open, so it's getting kind of hot around here, so I'm sure everybody's going to be taking a dip here. Haven't done it myself yet, but I look forward to diving in here before too long. So let me go ahead and talk about this first story I have for you here. Interesting story about what's happening all across the world. This is called Nationalist Victories all across the world. So before I get into the story, I'll say as usual, please give me a thumbs up if you like this sort of content. Also subscribe to the channel. And if you hit the little bell, you'll get notified when I put out new videos. All those things help people find this sort of content down the road when they go to search for it. Now, let me go ahead and dive into this story instead of the pool. All across the world, people are waking up. Now, this is reflected in elections all across the globe also. Recent votes have shown that people are sick of the globalist New World Order deep state and their agenda. Nationalists, populists, conservatives are all taking leadership roles wherever you look. Now, in Italy, Matteo Salvini and his ENF party were the #1 party in the EU elections there in Italy. In France, Marine Le Pen's ENF party was the #1 party in the EU elections for France. Now, of course, she's replacing Emmanuel Macron, pretty controversial and hated guy. So we'll see how the Yellow Vests enjoy their new leader. In Britain, Prime Minister Theresa May announced her resignation on Friday while fighting back tears. And her stepping down is the result of the poor effort of handling of the whole Brexit deal. Now, she seemed to be part of the problem, stalling her country's efforts to leave the EU. Now, we know that the powers that be, the globalists, don't really want Brexit to happen. So clearly, she was not concerned with putting her country's best intentions at the forefront. Now, Nigel Farage's party is the one that is basically taking over, and her departure made room for him and for his new Brexit party, which is only about 6 weeks old, and they crushed the competition there. Also, Orban has won in Hungary, and last I heard the right wing was surging in Sweden also. In Poland, Dominik Tarczycki has won there. And the globalists have been sent a message in Europe that the people are sick and tired of their agenda, and it should be plain and clear. In the Netherlands, up-and-coming Thierry Baudet is a populist who ran on a platform that is anti-EU, anti-immigration, and skeptical about so-called climate change. His Forum for Democracy party is only about 2 years old, but really gaining in popularity. The 36-year-old is social media savvy and has been compared to Donald Trump by his critics. Now, there have been also recent elections in Australia where right-leaning candidates have been taking positions. And in India, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has been re-elected by a large margin, defying expectations. Since his rise as a tea seller, he has unified India like no prime minister in decades. His win was by a landslide by appealing to Hindu nationalism. To me, this is a beautiful trend to see. Things are happening quickly, and people are waking up all across the world and demanding leaders that actually represent them, not some sort of giant secret agenda. So, again, that's the story from my perspective. You guys feel free to comment and add anything you'd like to to the story. I'm sure there's some developments which I've even neglected dimension here, you may want to add to that in the comment section. So that's it for now. I'll see you guys on the next video.